Welcome back, everybody. Hope you are all doing well today. For I have another little gem to show you that just entered into early access. This is Craft Heroes, developed by Panda Cat and published by OK Joy. It is it's going to be pretty much a survival sandbox with base building, crafting, medieval-ish. It's got a story I'll show off to you. It did just enter early access on the 1st. So there are some, balance, of course, early access, some balancing stuff still coming, but I thought it was fun enough and I've had a blast with it that I would like to show it off, see what you think. I will leave a link down below in case you are interested. They're running a special offer right now. It is on sale, but nonetheless, when it is not on sale, it is $4.99, $5 US or your equivalent. So, nice little cheap one to pick up and, jump in here and there and have a good time with. So, let us jump right in and we will show it off. A mysterious codex reads, "The god will grant all of your wishes for." However, the wish was actually the spell to release the Dark Lord. There was no god at all, but a big lie of the great Dark Lord before he was sealed. Now, the great Dark Lord is back and the other demons are soon under his control. A formidable demon army fight around, massacring villagers and enslaving humans. Clouds suddenly darken up and the villagers scatter. Then come the Dark Lord squad, riding giant wolves and skeleton horses. The villagers who brought the news is lifted into the air. The other villagers try to flee, but are all in vain. The village elder can do nothing but pray to God. Some villagers rise and resist the demons, but they are no match at all. Suddenly comes a flash of cold light. The demon is slashed down by a rusty axe. The crowd is astonished. Sunlight shines through the dark clouds of the mighty villager just took the spotlight. A month ago, the blacksmith and a woodcutter found a seriously injured man in the forest and brought him home. Unbelievably, the man recovered quickly, but with no memory of what had happened. He had nowhere to go but stay. With demon bodies everywhere, the last one says, with eyes wide open, "What are you? Just an ordinary villager who has... Remarkable warrior. Must be gods. There are nobody's helped save the world with your power. Maybe you could find those lost memories of yours." The elder, the blacksmith, and the woodcutter are in awe. As the sky turns clear, he is filled with a sense of justice. He swears to wipe out the demons. The blacksmith gives him gear and he starts his journey to save the world. This is also the journey to unravel the mystery of his origin, aka you. Now, we have hit points, magic points, shield, which will come back and forth as we find stuff to regenerate the shield, which will prevent a little bit of damage. So, say we got hit for 2 damage, the shield would take the 2 damage. We wouldn't take any hit points, but from then on, we're going to start taking hit point damage until we refill the shield, we refill our health, or we just flat out drop dead. I say you can keep shuffling through here until something you find. The combat file's not actually that bad. I've re-rolled a whole bunch just to see what I can get. I think I've seen a 7 once, and there are different types. This being a demo / prologue, as of right now, you're going to get 1 of each. Ooh, that is a lot of hit points. I think we're going to go with this warrior right here. All right. Let's see. We're going to skip all that because I've played around enough with this. All right. Now, we have food. Most things we're going to need to do is going to require food. And as long as I'm not moving, there's no time pass. It's one of those, every time I move, the rest of the world advances. So, sleeping, once we build a house, we can spend some food to sleep, and we'll pretty much spend an equivalent amount of food to get our hit points back. We have night cycle. While it's night, it will count down. Creatures are out. They're very aggressive and will attack and try to kill everything we hold dear and us. Now, honor. As we kill stuff, we will get honor points. We can go into the character here and we can spend honor amongst other things later. Oh, this is randomized. This isn't what I started with a different set of gear last time. I'll have to check the backpack. That might be a bit different. But we can spend honor for 22 points. We will gain a point, increase max hit points by 8, basic damage by 1, or increase maximum magic by 6. And this each time, if we spend a point here, this will go up for the next point, and the honor cost will also go up. So you'll need to keep that in mind. And there's no redos from what I have seen or found so far. Right now, I do not have access to survival, member, talent, all that. All right, gold, of course, we get score, longer you play, yada, yada, yada. Building, we will go through here as the blocks. We will tear stuff up. We can produce stuff. There, classic crafter. Not much to say there. Let me see. Bag gave us some food. Okay, so it does start us out with one of everything. So if you don't like the, you want to test out the sword, that's fine. You want to go double swords and forget that, then you can do that. You could go here, specifically, and that equip. Okay, so it's not gonna let me. Okay, must be a specialty 2-sword thing from the other. But I like this. I didn't start with this. I started with adventure clothes, which was 6 hit points or something like that. But we can switch this out. Let's see, damage 4. We got 2 damage here, but it's range, and 2 damage here. Let again, it is range, so it's kind of up to you. Skills, we got 1 magic spell last starts AoE lightning spell, and we have access for stamps and other rooms. Materials, as we pick stuff up, of course, I will show that in a minute. We'll get that collection. This right here is the opening story. If you wanted to just use that, read it again, yada, 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 yada. And you'll be others now. All right, there are friendly animals that we could animal up, but let me go through the map real quick and we will start going. Squares can drop random items of different types, and where this could give stone, this could give stone, or they can also drop gems. That's a rare drop. Never know if that's going to happen. It would be nice. This, however, will, oh, thank goodness that was in the way, and will have materials in it. You can click to here, go all the way, or if you want to go, slow. Yep, see, there had a rare gem in that. There's 3 in that in their block. We will always get our block, but we can do this. These gray stones here, the ground, at random, it will regrow either this, or we'll have scrap or gold in it. Don't know when it's going to redo or what it's going to have in it, if anything. Right now, we're just going to grab his stuff. There's a monster. He's got 1 attack, 10 health. But I need all the stuff. Oh, that's right. It's nighttime. So they're going to... Oh, I wanted that. You can hit spacebar to choose to not do anything if you so wish it. There's that. As I fix that, you don't want to be the one to walk into this. And I'm just going to kind of ignore this for now. We're going to go with 1 fight at a time. I'm hitting for 5 a shot. As soon as it is daytime and I need wood. Oh. I can deal with you now. Give me that. Ooh, all right. You're not tearing that down. I need that. All right. Some are left up, some are gone. These are bosses, and this can be either items, or it could very well be a monster that was hidden in a trap. Come on down. And we're gonna start trying to get a base. Yeah. All right, now we're going to build mode. We click here, build. There is different things we can do. We can replace blocks on the floor with this, so it can grow up dirt if we need. It could grow up a stone block. It could be other things, or we can brick the ground so that way, it can not be damaged by monsters. Nothing's going to grow. It's going to keep stuff nice and neat. And same with this. Regrows pretty fast when we get stuff out of it. All right, we want to get production done. There's, this one. Okay, it doesn't tell the, okay. Cost 10 food to build that. We want to be careful on that because we don't want to get too hungry, but we can go in here. That right there is our house. We can sleep there. It will trade out, like I said, food for health. Only thing we got right now is a nice spike. We can get catapults and other stuff. So let's get, not a workbench. Well, research. Build that. And you want to be careful when you say, hey, I'm going to build this, because when you build it, you can close out of it, but you're going to build adjacent to you. That there. Let's see. I want to place stuff. Build that. Let's get us a stone oven there. And if we can, give me that. I would like to build a house there. Skip a spot there. Can I go ahead and get a tree up? Because I had trouble. Yeah, let's do that. I had trouble with this in the few test games I've done. I always have trouble with wood. All right, you walk up to something, you walk into it, and it changes your options. Go here to research, and this is where we get stuff. These are people's houses. We get this. We can recruit people that will wander around the map, stay near the town, and will kind of defend it and kill stuff. And at the same time, they will have special ability. There's one guy that if he survives, whenever we survive a night, the next morning, as soon as dawn breaks, he repairs everything. There is a saint. She will heal us completely and give us our magic points back, so we don't have to spend food to sleep. And there are, other ones, and they have their own attack style. Some are melee, some are ranged, some are casters. So kind of up to you what you're feeling and what you're needing. We want to get defense. I'd like to research this. We have got to get that. So we're going to come here. Cook. I don't remember the cook button being here last. Have any of that? All right, so we need to research. We need to get this upgraded. We need 8 of those, 4 of those. Can I make those yet? All right, so we got to go gather some stuff. From what I've seen so far, I've not had a inventory issue. So if you need stuff, you're going to need stuff. Just go ahead and start mowing stuff down. You can tear stuff down and not feel guilty, because you will. From what I've so far, everything is returned as it took you 10 things to build this. Well, we're going to give you your 10 back. There, we'll do that. As you can see, each movement gives us points here and here towards the next day. Whoop. That. We needed 4 of you. Here. Search that. Now we'll go over here. Top up you. We will retrofit 2. Whoop. I think we can handle that. Retrofit. Do it. All right. Which will give us more options. Now we can get in here. I need 1, 2, 3, 4. Know how bad this can be. And now we have got ballistas, which can go into a ballista that's going to do more damage. We're going to need gold bars, or a double crossbow. Does more damage, attacks 2 targets. So, slightly increased. but 2 targets, and this does a whole lot more damage and longer range, but 1 shot at a time. So could go either way. All right. Are we on food? Yeah, let's go ahead and eat and get that knocked out. Oh, finish that. Yeah. Build a spike. And spikes will block stuff. That puts you there. But monsters will attack it. As they attack it, they take damage. As long as it's in the direction they're coming from. And since everything's easily movable, we're just gonna throw stuff down as needed and it's easily defendable. Definitely need to get a lot of this. Which is weird. I'm not seeing... There are dungeons and bosses. Oh, great. Good on there, good on there. I'll have to deal with that eventually. I say, as you see, he's dealing damage to that, but he's taking a decent amount. That's kind of good there. I think I don't have enough for this. Right, I gotta get the bars. Four. All right. Let's build. Well, no. Put something. Well, for now, yeah, that's fine. We'll put. I miss. Oh god, I gotta go find wood now. All right. Those things are obnoxious, and they're usually near or come out of a boss spots. That means we need that wood, and hopefully that guy's gonna leave my base alone. Good. Alright, let's get you there. Build another one here. Let's see, how much materials do we have left over? Decent amount of that. We should be able to get another one for over there. Let's put 1, 2, 3, 4. We will build one right there. Actually, that's bad. Oh, nice. Now, I don't think I've researched it yet. Let's go into here. Yeah. We need... Let's go ahead and get a stone house. Let's build this. Do I have... I do. We're going to build a stone house. We go into it. Recruit. We can shuffle through it. It's 20 honor to get a person. And it's one of those, you shuffle through it, there is a set amount. But if you want a whole bunch of saints, you can get a whole bunch of saints. It's up to you. I personally want this guy first so he can repair stuff. He is also an archer with 60 health. Upgrade you. We can. We're gonna go wander for 2 good reasons. 1, I need materials. 2, I need to know what all is out there. I do have some defenses back at the back. Gold. Ooh. Because I definitely want to get this because I need lots of crossbow. Ah, there is said dungeon. And there are more besides dungeons. There's ones you can go to that will be like, hey, if you give us this many, you know, sacrificial statues from fighting big boys, then we'll give you a buff. So there are decent, you know, different types. I forget how to fast build, so we're just gonna hide that. We'll just pretend I did more stuff. Old man, you need to behave yourself. That's right. 4 bar. Like that much better. Go here. Would like. I love my defense. One there. I would like another one right there so they can kind of cover 2 things. Yeah, all right. Let's see. I will need one more for right in here. And monsters will attack basic creatures, the friendly type. So if you want to keep them alive, you will need to protect them, even if you haven't tamed them yet. So if, like, this guy's near the base and we're getting attacked because it's nighttime or just because a monster sees it, now he's going to slaughter it because there's no room for weak. How am I doing? Could use some food. Would like to get defense and other stuff. Oh, that is really not. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa. See, when we come down here, old man will take care of business. We're gonna need to take care of that soon. How we're doing? We need to eat a little something. Burger, please. Actually, how about 2 burgers? We want to, yeah, we'll heal a little bit. Let's repair, which will cost a little bit of food. We will rest. Go. All right. This will put up a mini map. It will also put up a green arrow, so if you go exploring really far, you know where you come back. This, of course, is going to make armor, enchantments, and weapons. We say library, don't know, didn't make it that far. Of course, animals here. Oven, so that way we can make medicine and better food. I never actually did make the spikes before. Maybe I should try that. Because I mean, it's the same thing as the other spikes. This would just, I'd probably be able to walk over it where I can't walk over the ones I have now. That's really tempting right there. So I've got so much stone. Oof. However, I think I'm going to come here. We're going to build, I think, another house. Build that right there. And then we will... Ooh, I don't have the... Wait, it's going to... Okay. So I need to go get... She's probably going to be best so I can get free heals. We need to go get 20 honor. That's the best way to get 20 honor. Now let's go poke the bear. Why should I fight you when I can drag you? Right over to a nice set of defense. Fruit, our saint, there we go. 4 damage at 60 health. Hello, Mr. Chicken. It is nighttime. And if they do wander off real far, You can come over here, walk into him like, hey, you need to go home. And he will go home. And we can get him out. Like, yay, you're back at home. Now get out here and do stuff. There's all my shields again. Yeah, I got your Dark Lord. Bring it on. Hey, at least the chicken's eating up some damage. Need to get a crafting to 10, 11, 12. All right. Oh man, thank you. You needed to move. That, boom. All right. Now we gotta start working on this side. But we put one right there. Dismantle you. Build you. How about we just not put you back? I'm gonna move you over. That should give a nice. And those scrolls, they don't stay forever, so you're going to need to pick those. You're good to go? Can I? Ooh, you're not looking so good. Let's repair you. You for an upgrade. 4, all right. Low armor. Let's do this real quick, just because I'm not sure. Let's get you 1, 2, 3, 4. Because in all fairness, I am curious. This is doing the most work. Upgrade. Wait, damage up by 4. Oh my goodness. Wow. And that will be a waste. We're just gonna leave it. We'll let it. Go up here and poke this bear dungeon. A majority of the monsters will, like I said, they're gone during the day. Some of them, if they were already out on the map and are supposed to be here, because there's a certain amount of wandering mobs, now those will not despawn. But since they were already headed for the base, depending on where they are and what they see here on the map, they're more than likely going to keep heading your direction. All that matters. This has actually been a better run than all my previous. And there are, I don't know if they're all implemented yet, so you'll have to forgive, but there are different biomes. We have fishing. Can't go that way. Go around. And we're gonna poke the dungeon. Then we're gonna run home like a bunch of little girls. Ow. Stop that. Ow. See, that's why they're annoying. They vanish. Alright. Do miracles. I want to sacrifice something. Alright, I've only got one, so we can't do that. That's a sacrificial one. A dungeon will look a bit different, and when you poke it, I still get them confused. It's going to turn into a big old mob. It's going to come right for you. Oh, and of course, let's not forget, it is a survival. So when your food runs out, you're going to start taking damage. In all honesty, let's try something new. I've never done that. A small wooden shed used to feed animals. I'd like to research. I've never had animals before. We're going to try this. Farming, you build right there. Incubate. How does this work? Okay, so the grass is the feed for the. Can I feed? I don't have any. Slaughter. Ah, okay. So it's one per. I'd like to slaughter you two. And if they're in the way, as you saw the move one, you kind of just poke it and it go back. All right. I'm moving. So you can get them out of your way without slaughtering them, in case you want to catch them later. Let's see, do I have? Yeah. Let's have some fun. Here. All right. Yeah. Go. Damage is up to a 9. Let's go in here. Let's go out with a bang, shall we? Let's end this on a high note. We're going to use this instead of sacrificing it because we're not going to go that long. We're going to use to summon a monster chief. If it is, we should see a girl demon approaching any second. Got her up here. No, that not. Here she comes. No, come after me. Come after. Oh God, please leave her alone. Now, fix that. Bam! AoE lightning to weaken everybody. She's dead. We get a chest. And what is in the chest? Proof, fish, some metal. All right. We got a miraculous item from the other world. History coin, and this should be proof of having defeated a skeleton maze. Now, of course, you can go in here, at any time you want to go, oh, I want to equip this because I'd like to do this. Then, you can do that. And what we'll do is we'll come over here. No, we'll come over here. And this does have range. It's, oh my God, you're killing everything before I get there. But yeah, you can switch stuff at will. So 7 damage. Hold on. Got. That will take me to 7 range damage. Not that. And the sword was what, 9? Because they're both the same, so it doesn't matter which one. So yeah, I can go to 7 on ranged, and we can, like I said, we could build the anvil, start enchanting our stuff to try to up our damage and to make bigger and better gear. Let's see. She like die. Yeah, she died. So yeah, we can't even bring. Well, we could bring another old man in. Speaking of which, where is that old man? I guess he went adventuring. Yeah, if you're doing good at cooking, I really don't see the. You can just pay to sleep because it doesn't pass time. It is literally food for. Let's go into here. We can upgrade you? Oh, I didn't know that. Confirm. Oh my goodness. I can wait. Oh, so we can pay you to repair everything now. Okay, that is amazing. I have no idea what it requires for her. That'd be 62, 63. Okay, so no, that's not how that works. But yeah, this is Craft Hero. This has been a lot of fun, a lot of customization coming in. And it is completely, I've done multiple runs, procedurally generated. So the maps, you just don't know. Like this one was really kind on me with the stone, which has high quality of getting, the metal pieces or even gold. I think I had 2 or 3 pieces of gold last time because there just wasn't that much stone. I had a whole lot of dirt, a whole lot of wood. It doesn't do much good unless you're really going on spiked defenses. But I know there is ice out there. I've seen a statue that is desert out there. And I have seen pictures for like a volcanic lava ish area. So there are different areas out there, which I would suspect is going to have lots and lots of different types of mobs in those areas and dungeons for said mobs. And on one final note, no, we got the sword. I have seen, as we saw shuffling, there is two-handed sword, there is bow, there is this. There is also, I believe I saw a pole arm weapon, like a lance. So there are more items in here than what you have seen here. This is just a small taste that is very, very fun. And it is only $4.99. So if it's something you are interested in, or even just want to try the prologue, if it is still up, I'll leave the link down below. Give it a shot. You're not going to be out that much, and it is a lot of fun. Just keep in mind, like I said, early access. So there is more coming, and it is not all fun and games. There will probably highly be a little bit of balancing issues and or bugs, but hey, it's early access. It's only $5. It's not that big a deal. I've seen worse for AAA games. So until next time, I hope you all have a good day, good afternoon, whichever the case might be. And until next time, I shall see you all on the flip side.